If you were to talk to your high school self, because I think that was kind of the point where you had to make a lot of decisions for your life and where you're going, and you were somewhat confused for a moment about what's ahead of you and what you should do. Knowing what you know now, like how would you talk to yourself? Like what advice would you give?
Be more enthusiastic. So, um, this may be more apply to teenage boys. I don't know, or maybe kids are different these days. But so, like, as a 17 or 18-year-old boy, you're way too cool for everything around you, for for people older than you, for people younger than you, for your peers, for whatever is not within your really narrow range of vision. So, I think I would go back and tell myself to be enthusiastic about more things, to not be afraid to show
Mm,
your passion or interest for things. And that's different, I think, than the advice of like, oh, follow your passion or follow what makes you happy. Because like
mm.
I've heard a lot of people say recently, which I respond to, that's follow your passion is great if you know exactly what that is. But if you don't know what that is, that's going to be horrible advice. I think it's the author and thinker Kevin Kelly who'd say this really well recently. Follow your passion is only useful once you know exactly what that passion might be. Before that, I think you just have to be enthusiastic in every challenge and every discipline you encounter. And from that, maybe you'll stumble upon your passion, like I thankfully did with cartooning. But I definitely wouldn't go back and tell myself, "Oh, you need to start drawing cartoons," because, yeah, I don't know that that's a realistic thing to do.
That's so valuable. I mean, I remember I was about almost turning 30 and I was hearing all these talks so I was in a high tech industry.
Oh,
And so
well.
you hear from like Steve Jobs, like all the big folks talking about uh, following your passion, that passion where, and then I was like, okay, what is my passion? I scrambled looking for
Yeah.
passion because I wasn't satisfied being a corporate marketing professional and I wasn't climbing the corporate ladder. That wasn't going to make me happy.
Uh-huh.
And for the last 10 years, I've been asking, okay, what is my passion? And to your point, it's not about searching for passion. It's about being curious, explore, right? Experience
Yeah.
life because you don't know what you don't know. So when you're searching within your scope of knowing, you're limiting yourself with a handful of things that you already know. You can't look beyond it because you don't know what's out there. So thank you for thank you for that advice. I think it would have been very useful back in the days when I had to figure out